Hello, everybody. I'm all getting it together here. Oh, this is not our music. I guess I have to say that now. Because if y'all don't say that, y'all know our broadcast got shut down. Or at least that part goes on. It goes nonverbal. So let's see here. Let me make sure I got something. These are like holiday songs. Hey, 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 hey. I was trying to see who that was. So you guys, hey there. You can see I'm here. I'm calling this episode, as I turn this down, all by myself. Now, I looked for, let me have a little music in the background just for myself. Let me see. How was your week, you guys? What y'all been doing? What y'all up to? Let's see. Let's see what they got. And I don't ever know when I'm playing certain music, what I'm going to get. Oh, you know who I like for the holidays, for holiday music? Do y'all know Pentatonics? I like Pentatonics. Hey, Esther. I don't know if I've seen Esther before. Esther probably has been on here before. Let me see. Y'all can hear me okay, right? Give me a thumbs up. My microphone says it's on. So y'all can see. It says all by myself. What do y'all think that means? I got stood up tonight. I was trying to call myself. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. It's been an interesting week. Some of you know, some of you don't. But so I'm gonna start from the top. Let me see. I don't know if I like that song. Let's see. Let me turn. I gotta give myself a little background, you guys. I gotta give myself a little something. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I know y'all like, Darlene, would you just go ahead? I need a little bit of pep in my. Oh, you know who I like too? Who is y'all's favorite singer like during the holidays? I used to like some Frank Sinatra. Look, this is Nora Jones. She's trying to sound like somebody. You know, everybody got a little voice to be trying to sound like. So this is Nora Jones. And I like Pentatonics. I like some old Nat King Cole. Oh, that's what I should have found, some Nat King Cole. That Nat King Cole. Can y'all find me some Nat King Cole and send it to me so I have something that I really enjoy? Nat King Cole. Oh, look, I got Nat King greatest hits. Ooh, look. Look here. Yeah, they don't do like that no more. They don't do no doo-doos no more. Is Nat King Cole singing that, y'all? Okay, I'm letting Nat King rest a little bit. So anyway, I'm all by myself. And it's been a very interesting week. But I felt like I needed to come. Yes, being here a few times tomorrow. Okay, a few times. Hearing you clearly. Good. Thank you for that, Miss Esther. Hey, Fat came over to the house today. Wouldn't feel my best and no fast. Probably like, Darlene, you look 1,000 times better, because I promise you, Darlene was. Let me just get to it. So it's the week before Christmas. So I had to come on. I hated to skip a week. I was going to do a replay for you guys, but I just couldn't bring myself to do a replay. And so hence you have me, but you don't see Fuller. Why don't you see Fuller? Y'all remember last Monday, Fuller sat right beside me and he said, I don't really feel good. I said, come on, baby, you feel all right. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Look at you trying to go old school, Chris. And I was trying to see was Nat King Cole gonna sing something. Nat King Cole went too far back for me. Y'all hear that the trumpets? Okay, that's one. Okay, by the way, this is not my music. This is Nat King Cole. don't do no doo-doo domes no more. So Fuller said to you guys he wasn't feeling well. Well, Darlene, was like, okay, come on, babe, come on, babe. You just go ahead, let's get it done. We don't like to cancel. We don't like to. Oh, Don Lawrence, Hello Christmas. What? Can you pull that out for me, Miss Yvonne Holmes, and send it to me so I can play it out loud? Luther Vandross. Ooh, Luther Vandross got some Christmas stuff too. Ooh, he do. Look, I don't know which song this one is. Let me pull up my glasses. That doggone. We were listening to Luther practice on a YouTube video. Just the practice was amazing. So I'm gonna let that play in the background. I don't know if he's gonna sing or not. Yeah, he's gonna sing. So he is feeling better. But get this. So Tuesday comes. Fuller hasn't been feeling his best. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, Clea is writing me from YouTube saying the Temptations. I'm gonna get to it. Y'all ping me in the chat. You can't ping me in the chat on YouTube because YouTube does not. We don't market to the YouTube audience like we probably could. But you have to have a certain number of followers in order to have the YouTube chat feature open. So, hey, good evening, Marie Kelsey. Good to see some new faces. So we are this is Godfidence. We do this every Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I try not to miss. I really do, because while we have some good episodes, we have looked different. We moved. My hair is different. So y'all going to know when I put up a replay, because my hair is like this for a while. It's going to be like this because it's so easy. So if I put up a replay, y'all going to be like, okay, they're doing a replay. And then I don't want y'all going off and being like, okay, we come back next week. Okay. So anyway, come Tuesday, Fuller's not feeling his best. And Tuesday night comes, and Kenny G Faith. I like that. I posted in the chat. My question was, what's your favorite Christmas singer music song? So if you post it, maybe I'll get to it before I get out of here. But Kenny G, y'all remember some of the jazz artists? I don't see a whole lot of jazz because I knew all the jazz artists back then. So anyway, Tuesday night comes. I've gone to rehearsal, and then I sitting in the room, and Fuller, you married people, y'all husband ever Temptation Silent Night? Thank you for that. Let me pop some of these up. Von Holmes says Faith, Temptations. Yeah. So we get to Donald Lawrence. Okay. Hello Christmas. Okay. I may throw in the Donald Lawrence and see if I can get that one in. So anyway, about 1 o'clock, I stay up late. So if you guys ever texting and feel like if Darlene want to know if Darlene's up, I'm always up working or up shopping. I shop in my sleep, I think, and Amazon packages just show up. So I'm always up. So y'all married folks, y'all know this one. If the spouse is not feeling well, you're not gonna get no sleep either. You're not gonna get any rest. So Fuller's in the bathroom. He's in the bed grunting. Said, babe, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. Now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Then maybe this is more like 12. No, nothing. Oh, my stomach feels a little tight. I said, what you mean your stomach feels a little tight? He said, I haven't been able. He said, I started my detox and because we went to the health food store. He and I went to the health food store, got a bottle of men's detox pills and women's. So he started a detox on Monday. Had good movements, that's what's supposed to happen. And then come Tuesday, he's grunting. Well, I'm thinking it's the normal process of your stomach cramping. It's got, it's going to make you probably a little nauseated because it's pulling out all the crazy stuff out your body, right? So Fuller then he's now really grunting. He said, do you want to go to urgent care? No. But in the meantime, he's Phew. I told you I'm not getting no sleep. So I said, let me look up an urgent care and see if there's an urgent care 24/7 emergency urgent care. Yeah, drink lots of water. He's done that, but he can't drink no more water because now his stomach is too tight for him to drink or put anything else in his body. So he's taking that detox pills. Now he's moved to trying to get some relief, and he's taking. Y'all ever heard of magnesium nitrate? It's a comes in different flavors now, but it's a clear bottle. It's probably about 12 ounces. So he's taking that as well. And I'm like, babe, you're gonna mess up your system. Don't put, don't take. Well, he already took it, so now he's not. He's feeling bloated because he's drank some coffee. Anybody else know any other remedies for constipation? Tonight, maybe it's talk. Maybe this is meant for somebody besides me telling y'all my business. So Fuller has taken the nitrate. His stomach is too full to drink any water, to drink anything else, because now the stomach feels so tight you're gonna burst. So I'm looking up urgent cares 24/7. I don't see any urgent cares that are 24/7. In fact, all of them say they open at 7 a.m. So look, I'm like, we moved. We've got Piedmont Fayette down the street from the house. Let's just go. Can't nobody be in the urgent care at 1:30 in the morning. Now it's 1:30 in the morning, y'all. So we go down, get in the car. He's like, yeah. I think I need to go. I'm like, oh man. So that means, oh, it's citrate, not nitrate. Citrate. I know it was something like that. I was thinking, why does nitrate not sound right? So we go down to thank you, Wanda Jackson. So but anyway, so now we in the car going down the street. It's just a mile down the road, and we get there, and what do you think happens? The place is packed at 1:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, all y'all sick? No, all of us was trying to find an urgent care. And mind you, some things are more urgent than others. So we get there and we are sitting in. Now y'all look, when y'all see Fuller uh, at church, for those that go to our church, World Changer, y'all don't walk up to him and say, Bishop, I hope you're feeling better. I heard about your story. Darlene was talking about you. He don't really want y'all to say all that because he's like, first, that's why the whole world didn't know that he was going through this, right? So refrain from going up to him and saying, I hope you're all right, Bishop, because we heard your bowels were locked up. Don't say that. Darlene say that. So we now drive up to urgent care. I drop him off at the front. I go park. I come back inside, get him checked in. He's standing at the counter to get checked in. Now, mind you, there's a whole slew. You're looking to your right, y'all, and look to the left. It's packed from left to right, top to bottom. So now we get checked in. I'm thinking it's 1:30 in the morning. They're gonna keep moving the people out. Now, mind you, there's some people that have been in there. One lady I heard since she said 10 p.m. and she still hadn't seen a doctor. Her son is walking around the urgent care. I mean the ER. He's limping. He can't sit down because I guess he got something going on either his knees or his behind. But he's like, he ain't sitting down and he keep walking around moaning. So I'm like, okay, is he got an urgent issue or emergency issue? Okay, he ain't been seen yet. So hence, about an hour later, now mind you guys, I got to go to work in the morning. Because I have this big presentation I'm preparing for. And it's on Thursday. So I got a day in between, but I still got to go to work. So I'm thinking we'll be out of here about 5 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock, maybe an hour, go home, get dressed, go to work. So then we're sitting there. Now 3 o'clock is now have arrived. So we finally get called back. I'm thinking, yay, we're going to go in the back and we're going to be seen and we're going to go home. So now 3:30 comes. 3 o'clock. So we go in the back and they have started some, checked his vitals. And they check you now. The way they do it now, this is just for those that ever think about doing ER stuff. that ain't your friend. It's gonna be truthful with you. If you think ER, you better hold out at home until the urgent care open up. If it's not urgent, urgent, urgent. So we they check your vitals now. They have people. That's all they do. They have two Piedmont Fed. Let me just say Piedmont Fed, Atlanta, Georgia, Fayetteville, Georgia. They have two people on each side. You don't know why they're there. You thinking maybe they just sitting there at a little semi-rolling cart desk. No, they're there to check vitals, and they got a scale there, and they got a machine to do blood pressure, and that's all they do. They're checking vitals. So they call him up to do that, and I'm like, okay, well, cool. Then they did call him in the back, and he tells her, I'm very nauseated, because he is. Because now the food, all the detox that he did is just sitting there. It ain't moving. And so we don't know anything we don't know what's going on with his body. So but we are telling them he's not nauseous. In between time, Fuller's doing this. So he's told him that he is now trying to ask them for something to make him not feel so nauseated. And so maybe after 30 minutes, she's taking her time, she's talking, she's going in the back, the lady going over in the back, hollering at another co-worker and taking the time. They don't move very fast just because you got an emergency. What do they say? Lack of your planning doesn't create an emergency for me. It ain't an emergency to them. Some things are. And so they are like going and talking to each other. So she finally comes back. She's got to get an order for the doctor to get some nauseated medicine. What's going on, Glover? And he is healed in Jesus' name. And they got to get some nauseated medicine to get to him. And so, but it's got to come from an order from a doctor. They can't just throw you some ibuprofen or some Tylenol. Nope, not right now. They're going to get it because they want to get it into your system. So they started a vein thing, IV rather. And they've given it to them through the IV thing. Now I'm thinking, okay, we good. We're going in the back, y'all. They're going to come back. Then they say, Mr. Fuller, we're going to sit you back in the waiting room. That's exactly the way I looked. We're going to sit you back in the waiting room because we got some other patients that have more urgent issues than you. They're thinking this bowel issue is not an urgent, issue. We don't know what it's called. Right now, we don't know. We just telling them the symptoms, right? So they're like, they got more important people that have emergency issues, and you're gonna have to go back and sit. And we bring back the people and get them into a room or whatever to see a doctor based on their urgency. So we got to put you back in the waiting room. In the meantime, we're sitting in the waiting room, and Fuller is now gagging. So he's choking. So I go back to the lady and I said, now he over here throwing up. Do you have something you can give him another dose of the nauseated medicine and a bag or something? Because he's in and out the bathroom. Okay, so let me fast forward. So now Fuller is there. They finally called us back. Guess what time they've called us back? Now I've had to contact my job to let them know it is now 6:30 in the morning. And I don't think I'm going to be making it today. And so they're like, okay, take care of your husband, all that. It's 6:30. They finally called us back, get in the room. And it's just an ER room. So they are now checking, asking him questions. I'm thinking, why y'all asking him these questions when I know it's got to be in the chart about, when we checked in. Did y'all read the notes? Because they asked something that I'm thinking, why y'all repeating that question when hopefully when you call back, of course they're going to ask you what's going on, tell me what's happening. But I would just like y'all to speed up the process. You guys, I do something called IT service management, and I build processes for IT organizations to know how to triage. That's the best word I can think of. Triage when there's an incident that's happened. Incident meaning a computer issue. Incident meaning an outage that's about to take place. Incident meaning something has happened, right? What is the process for doing that? So now it's 6:30. This man has been sitting here since 1. And I'm like, what's going on? And so they have now checking his vitals, and they can't do anything because the doctor hasn't come to see him yet. So in the meantime, they're gonna do an EKG. They did the EKG, or maybe they said a CAT scan of his stomach to see what's happening. So finally, now I'm gonna speed up what I'm saying, because we're in this one room, and I think a doctor came in and said that he has a partial obstruction. Abstruction. I don't know which one it is because I'm a little bit hallucinating still myself. So obstruction. So partial obstruction, and so that means that when he had going through his healing there from prostate cancer, there's some scar tissue. Let's just say that. I'm saying all this because this is for somebody who may not be knowing about signs of things that happen with your body and all that, and just making sure you recognize the signs and do something about it earlier, right? So then we're waiting there, and all this time, they determine, because there's a partial blockage, they got to give him some relief. So now they take, you guys, I don't know why I'm whispering, take a tube. Let's just use this as an imaginary tube. Oh, look at there. We'll change that on the other side because he may not want anybody to know that name be associated with this. Take a tube, they stick it all the way down his nose down to here, throat. So now he's got a tube all the way down. So when they put the tube in the nose, that means they got to go through the nose all the way. Imagine this going all the way down to this area here. And now he's, yes, Jennifer. So the tube is down his throat, and now they start the process of draining all this junk, whatever's off of his stomach. And it's going pretty rapidly because by the time while we're sitting in this first room for God knows an hour or two, they drained off 3 liters. 1 liter is like, let's just say 1 liter is about this much. They've done 3 of them. Can you imagine somebody having that amount of stuff built up, gas, whatever, built up in the stomach? So, okay, I'm going to speed up my 7 minutes remaining. And so then they finally say, okay, we got people in the ER, Mr. Fuller. We need this room. We're going to move you to a second room, room 50 in the ER. So we like, can we just stay in this room here? This ain't the room. So anyway, we go to this second room, room 50 in the ER 50 room. And it's just a holding room, and it's a smaller room. And they continue with this process. Say perhaps a colonic is in order. Yeah. That's true too, or could be true, but that he still have to have come to the ER. So anyway, so now we are waiting. I guess I'm gonna say, let me just say about 10 o'clock in the morning. They finally get us moved. The doctor has seen him and told him, Mr. Fuller, you do have a partial obstruction, so we're gonna have to keep you overnight. This is 10:30 in the morning. Okay, so they've moved him to the room. I think 10:30, 11. Moved to a room. It's a really nice room, by the way. Very nice room. But now he got to stay overnight. So what's that mean? It means I got to spend the night with him. So this goes from, they're now continuing with the pulling of the stuff off his stomach. And then so now we are, that was Tuesday. That was going on. That was Wednesday morning, 1:30 a.m. So now we're thinking he's going to go home the next day, Thursday. Now Thursday I can't be there all day. So my friend show up. Glover being one of them shows up. Sits with Fuller. And they continue the process. Now it's Friday. So we're sitting there going through the process. Now he's got friends coming by to visit him. And I do visit him, sitting with him while I go to work. And then so now this turns into, now he's getting irritated. Finally on Saturday, they decided that, okay, We're gonna try you on liquid foods because he ain't ate from Wednesday morning to Friday. Friday, yeah, nothing. I do mean nothing. No water, no nothing, because they can't put nothing in the system. So then on uh, Saturday, they finally decided that they started him on soft solids. That means Jello, some pudding, but that's about it. And Full is eating it like that's his last meal. So, but Saturday we finally get a chance to go home. No, Saturday about 11 o'clock. In fact, I left to go tiptoe out and go to the pharmacy to pick up one of my prescriptions. And what happens? What do they say? He calls me and says, they gonna release me. I was gonna go and get to the pharmacy. I was gonna go back in my car because he was asleep when I left. He called me and said, "Where you at?" They said I can go home. Now the doctor had originally said, we just gonna see. They have really great nurses, really great doctors. But I'm telling you guys, I said all that to say, it was a lot. And this today's title is All by Myself. That was because today I'm all by myself here. But you certainly don't realize that you'd have some great friends. You're not all by yourself when you go through life's challenges. In fact, this message ended up originally was going to be called it's called life, because a part of that called life is when you go through life circumstances. And while I've shared all that with you, I just kind of wanted to highlight for you how that that process, that long term work goes behind the scenes, and you think you're going to get out of things fast. So take care of your body, because if you find yourself in the ER, it is a lot, and you're gonna spend a lot on eating at the hospital. Good, they had a Chick-fil-A there. I could grab some Chick-fil-A. In fact, I ran into somebody who works at the security at the hospital, and somebody who worked at Chick-fil-A. I wasn't getting no food free, but I know somebody who go to my church. I got a chance to chat with them. Then, last part of my story, uh, I was trying to make sure food was going to be okay as well, because I had a colonoscopy scheduled for this morning. So that meant yesterday I had a great concert I was supposed to go to for my girlfriend. And when I signed up to go to the concert, I wasn't thinking. They send you. I went to the pharmacy to pick up my big old jug full of whatever the stuff is that you have prepared for to go have a colonoscopy. When I had it 10 years ago, I think I drank some orange stuff, and I drank it after midnight, and I could still eat all day up until midnight. Yesterday, I could not eat a single thing other than broth and water and apple juice and any clear liquid. And then I had to take that stuff to prepare for the colonoscopy today. So I had to take it all day yesterday, every 15 minutes, 1 cup every 15 minutes it was for 3 hours. So I couldn't go anywhere. And this morning, I had to get back up at 3 o'clock in the morning to finish it 4 hours before my procedure. So I was up for an hour. I had to drink 4 more cups, uh, 4 hours before my procedure. So needless to say, I go and do the colonic. I'm woozy. I'm tired. I probably shouldn't be doing today. And y'all probably gonna say after the fact, why you do this thing? Because I'm fine now, and I love doing confidence, and I can hear Fuller in the background. He's probably returning the 50 million calls. Jennifer, uh, Yvonne Holmes, all of y'all, Miss Norma, y'all get off the phone from calling Fuller and saying y'all all right. You all right, Bishop? You fine? Returning calls. I hear him talking, and so. But thank you for saying I look fabulous, Jennifer. But yes, it has been a whirlwind of a weekend. But look, Christmas is coming. I'm so thankful all this didn't happen during Christmas. And so, because the other thing I was concerned about is next week, it is Christmas, and it's Fuller's birthday. Can y'all send Fuller some shout outs, text him and stuff, and put on Facebook early? It's a happy birthday. And so, yeah, no wonder we didn't see you both at church. Nope. In fact, our pastors came and visited Fuller, and that was great to see him and our other pastor. They came, they buddies, and so they came and chilled out. I went downstairs and went to my car. And in fact, I went to my car and got in the car, y'all, and fell asleep. I'm telling you, that first night I was so delirious. I come home and full of calm. My thing is I don't know what it was doing, but anyway, so I was so delirious. But I digress. I didn't want to miss tonight because I wanted to lead up into telling you guys um, that the holidays are coming. What are you doing special? I didn't realize that I hadn't bought any gifts, but we're only doing one gift. I've asked my family to do one gift, even though I know they ain't gonna do it. The fullest not gonna. I got some preparation to make. So you guys, yes, happy early birthday to Fuller. We'll be back on Monday. That's leading up to the holiday and his birthday, and I'll have some more to tell you guys, some secrets to tell you on next week. Thank y'all for coming and just listening to me share this. I'm sure somebody's saying, Darlene, why are you saying all this? Because I am. Because I needed something to talk about today. I just figured I would tell y'all. That's what y'all love about confidence, because we keep it real. We're transparent. And I just want to encourage you guys to make sure you're taking care of your bodies and go to your appointments and all of that. And he is doing better. He's doing much better. And so we got to figure out how to prevent these bowel obstructions from ever happening again. And yes, we pray and believe in all those things, but in the natural, we got to do the right things, take care of ourselves. So let's make sure we're taking care of ourselves during the holidays, not eat too much, not eat crazy stuff. In fact, I need to go right in the kitchen, the pantry, and throw out stuff that just don't need to be in there. And let me tell y'all the last thing I'm gonna tell y'all this. Fuller asked me, Darlene, after he got home, and I was making some pot of chicken soup, but with just the broth and some soft noodles. He said, can I have ice cream? Thank you for coming, visiting us on Confidence. Y'all know the answer to that. We see y'all next week on Confidence. Y'all take care. Love you guys. Have an amazing rest of the week. And we'll see you. And don't shop too much. Just be happy. Don't worry, be happy.